Welcome to the Don Czerwinski Show. It's fun. It's cool. It's the future. Your resistance is futile. Hey guys, so my theme lately has been poetry. So I wanted to share with you some of my poetry. Now you have to understand there's many different forms of poetry. Some poetry is rhythm and rhyming and so forth, etc. Some doesn't even make sense, but it makes perfect sense to the writer and the one that's intended to read it. So let's get on with some of my own little poetry here. If you ever want to check out some of my writings, you can find me on WikiNut. It's a writing organization out of England. So you can check some of those out. I haven't been writing a lot lately, but I really need to get back to it because I enjoy writing. You know, poetry is a insight to the soul, so to speak. So let's get started with my first one here. I'm going to read three of them to you real quickly. 7 shooting stars. Sitting on the rooftop, staring at the stars, slightly to my left, slightly to my right, screeching noise goes whizzing by. Shooting stars, they fly so high. Silver light, you're so bright, shining so beautiful in the moonlight. Shooting across the sky, 7 times I watch them go by, speculating where they may go, some distant land, unknown to man. Shall I wish upon the stars? So I wished upon the stars. 7 times did I wish, 7 wishful thoughts convinced. 7 for the continents, 7 for the 7 seas, 7 for the days a week, 7 for the day of rest. The end. Now, in that particular poem, you'll notice that every sentence started with an S. 7 shooting stars, SSS, so forth, etc. So that's what I mean by there's all different types of poetry. Sometimes it's hard to get them to rhythm and rhyme, or it's not even necessarily meant to rhythm and rhyme. But anyways, moving on. This one is called The Battleships I Did See. Something to think about. Again, nothing I do or everything I do has a message pertaining to it. It's up to you, the listener, to define what that message is. So, I stood upon a mountain top and looked onto the Atlantic Sea. I rubbed my eyes and thought, what could this be? 1,000+ warships coming towards me. I looked to the north, a flash of light did I see, then sudden darkness was upon me. The warplanes took to the skies from the carrier machines and began to fly. The mountain tops came unhinged, and much to my surprise, the missiles began to fly, and the planes one by one fell from the sky. Out of the west I heard a roar, and the fighting jets went flying by. The ships they started to sink, and I could hear the men's battle cries. Then a formation I did see, and a large submarine came from under the sea. Then the hatch did open, and a giant missile was shot from the sea, headed to the center of the country. Think about it. All right, last one. Now this poem is called A to Z is What You Read. Okay? So, like I said, these 3 poems I'm sharing with you are 3 different styles of doing poetry. I don't know all the fancy words and all that stuff. I'd have to go back and look at it because I don't remember. But anyways, A to Z is what you read. America, land that I love, brave home of the free men. Challenges we do face, Democrats say it so. Electronics dominate the land. Feelings of fear throughout the land. God just doesn't seem to be around. His kingdom, I hope, is near. Idols spread throughout the land. Jungle gyms in McDonald's land? Killing seems to be the norm. Laws of man plague the land. Men have trouble feeding their clans. Nice people are hard to find. Opposites seem to be the same. People never mean what they say. Quivers run down my spine. Republicans say it so. Satellites light the night sky. Time is borrowed, of course. Umbrella companies hidden so well. Victory I can smell. When is the spirit of man? X-ray vision is wish I had. Yahweh, the people wait for thee. Z to A is what you read. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed my little poetry here. And until the next time, have a great day. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in to the Don Czerwinski Show. I hope you find this show entertaining, educational, and honestly, I really don't give a shit. Thanks.